It's time for the NBA. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Whitmore is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Brooks, and it's Green, and it's Şengün in at the five.
Jimmy Butler showing us some nice moves and strong handles, too.
Wright against Green, and stolen by Wright. And now here comes Wright, leading the break, and finished off by Wright.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Now here's Butler. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Eason, the screen. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Butler against Brooks. Martin with a screen on Brooks. Butler kicks to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. Wright's got 5 points so far.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Pass to Şengün. Launches a three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Butler. Martin the pass to Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. Into the lane. That one good for 2. 6 points for him.
Boy, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. I mean, this guy loves to compete.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
Here's Butler after the Rockets pick up 3. Martin dishes to Butler. Driving the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
Butler very aware of the situation there. No time to spare at all. Saves him from the shot clock violation.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Eason gets a wide open look. And another three for Houston. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. Lets it go with the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
Green passes to Eason. Whitmore with it. He's covered by Hero. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And the Heat, another three.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Nuggets trail by 4. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Eason passes to Şengün. Back to Eason. Brooks outside. From outside the arc, sinks the triple.
No, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Martin with a screen on Brooks. Butler from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Butler's got 17.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
So on the floor for Houston, the front court is Tate and Smith. Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
VanVleet passes to Thompson. VanVleet looking around. Smith outside. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Richardson the pass to Highsmith. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Houston. Trailing by 2. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Thompson. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Adams sets the pick for VanVleet. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For 3, VanVleet. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Here's Richardson, and Richardson slams it in.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
For three, Van Fleet, and another three for Houston. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Richardson dishes to Robinson. And the pass to Highsmith. Just 5 on the clock. It's Richardson on the wing. Love with the screen on Thompson. Richardson, no luck. Rockets trail by 4. Adams with the screen on Richardson. Adams in the high post. For 3, Smith. Miami grabs the miss. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Richardson the pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Richardson. Out to the wing. Here's Highsmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 11 here in this quarter alone. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Rockets trail by 4. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Driving inside. Thompson outside. Passes to Tate. Adams with the screen on Robinson. And another 3 for Houston. Robinson against Thompson. Richardson right side. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami ahead. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The wingman. It's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Wright in at the 1. It's the group on the 4 for Miami. Pass to Şengün. Eason with a screen for Şengün. Here's Whitmore. 6 to shoot. And Whitmore throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Hero with the screen on Green. Here's Wright. And he can't bank that one in. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Whitmore. Out to Brooks. This one for three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Martin finds Hero. Outside Butler. Takes the three. And the Heat, another three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Heat leading by three. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. Timeout call for Rockets. Rockets trail by 8. And they get it. Green drives in. And the layup is good. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into a shot.
Outside, Martin. Latrey. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
They set the screen. Here's Hero. And he comes up with the deuce. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Adebayo kicks to right. Outside, Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Timeout called the Rockets. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Rockets trail by 12. Screen by Adams. Inside. Thompson finds Tate. Takes it inside. Miami grabs the miss. Pass to Jovic. Outside for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Smith. He drives in, and then Smith with the dunk.
Elite athleticism on display there. Smith showing you off the bounce he can get it done.
Here's Highsmith. And the three off target. Rockets trail by 13. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll fall.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Heat shooting their first free throw of the game.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3-and-D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to it.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Heat. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Rockets, the front court is Tate and Smith. Right, Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Adams, and it's center. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Highsmith. He's covered by Thompson. Fires from deep. Highsmith's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 19.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Richardson, no luck. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Adams with the screen on Richardson. Van Vliet wide open. And Houston again with the bucket.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
And Thompson kicks to Adams. The pass to Tate. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Passes it to Highsmith. Love with the screen on Tate. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Highsmith's got 6 in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Adams sets the pick for Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Stolen by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Tate. Brooks checked in for Thompson. And it's Green in for Fred Van Vliet.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Pass to Eason. Smith with a screen on Butler. Sweet move. And the dunk by Eason.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this fight.
Highsmith's shot is good.
Butler draws the attention, then kicks to a teammate. Perfection.
Rockets trail by 14. Green passes to Brooks. Screen by Smith. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 6. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Richardson with the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Heat lead by 14.
Well, I like the mindset of Richardson here. Not settling for the jump shot.
And DeLon Wright hits the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And stolen by Wright.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
The pass to Adebayo. Dishes it to Wright. For the three. Rebound by Smith.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be.
this was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The first one falls. That one is no good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Eason with a screen for Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. There's the triple. And the Heat, another three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Eason, a screen on right. Off target. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This, David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the small forward. Washington a screen. Here's Irving. There's the drive. And down it goes. 2 points.
Look at Kyrie slicing up the defense. His agility to drive the ball is unstoppable.
Adebayo a screen on Jones. And here's Butler outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Butler against Doncic. The three. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Now here's Doncic. Washington passes to Irving. Washington a screen on Hero. And that one's good. Irving.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Nails it from three.
Excellent touch from deep. Jimmy Butler looking more comfortable from this area.
Doncic against Butler. Out to the right wing. Jones with a screen on Martin. Pass to Irving. Back to Washington. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Right with the ball. Gafford picks him up. And here's Adebayo. Martin up top. Outside for Butler. The three is up. And the Heat, another three.
Give him credit. Jimmy Butler has really improved that jumper over the years.
And he gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Right, drives it. Martin outside. Martin with a screen on Jones. That evens the score. Butler's got 9.
Good communication, then Martin recognizing and making a great pass.
Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic a screen on Butler. Irving for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
B.A., his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
Now here's Doncic. Irving screen on Butler. Pass to Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 7 points in the game.
Dialing it in from deep. Irving is so confident from downtown.
Hero, the pass to Martin. Right with a screen on Washington. Martin misses. And it's Jones with the ball for Dallas. Here's Doncic. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:27 left in the first quarter here. Here's Irving. And that one's good.
You have to love the imagination of Kyrie, able to get off his shot in traffic.
Martin a screen. There's the triple. Butler, that one's good.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. Clock at 6. Gafford with a screen on right. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
Butler against Jones. Right outside. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Right against Irving. Pass to Washington. Now Doncic. Washington, a screen on Butler. And it's Doncic on the drive. Adebayo with the rejection.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Here's Martin. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Duncan Robinson is out there with Josh Richardson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Now here's Richardson. Driving in. Robinson on the wing. On target from range. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Exum passes to Hardaway. Money on the 19-footer.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Richardson for 3. Love passes to Highsmith. Love a screen on Green. Here's Highsmith. And again, Miami with a triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Hardaway. And he drops it in from the low post. Hardaway's gotten 4 this quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings. At the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure's real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
The Heat with the lead. Out left to the wing. Here's Highsmith. Green covering. Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Robinson. Fires from deep. They get it again. Over to the wing. From deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Kleber outside. Pass to Lively. Back to Kleber. Here's Lively. Outside Hardaway. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside Robinson. 4-3. Lively grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The score now all even.
A tremendous threat off the dribble. Dante trying to become consistent in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Highsmith. They set the screen. Here's Jovic. He's checked by Kleba. Here's Highsmith. And a big finish by Robinson.
I love the effort from Robinson, working hard to get in there and save the play.
Exum passes to Hardaway from outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Pass to Highsmith. Right side Richardson. It's stolen. Here's Exum, guarded by Richardson. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Green with the ball. No points yet. Oh, ripped away.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Richardson. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Love. Here's Highsmith.
You know, from day one in this league, Dante has been a quality defender.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Heat leading by a point. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the three, the small forward.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Josh Green is becoming a key 3-and-D wing in Dallas. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki said, quote, he's a great defender already. He's athletic, he plays super, super hard, and now he added the three-pointer to his game. Obviously, that's one thing he needed to get better at. He puts in a lot of work. Brian?
Oh, you can see it. It is absolutely paid off. Thanks, Allie. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
It's stolen by Washington. Gafford with a screen on right. Irving for three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Butler passes to right. Martin outside. Adebayo, a screen on Washington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Martin's got himself on the board with a three there.
Caleb Martin being competitive, matching threes.
When Caleb Martin's on the floor, you know he's going to inject some energy into the team.
And he's talked about that, Grant. He takes pride in being the guy that gives them a lift when they need it. It's terrific to have a guy set that example.
2 points. That one goes.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Now here's Jones. And here is Irving, hounded by Wright. Puts up a three. And it's Irving missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Hero on the take. And here's Butler outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Jimmy Butler has really turned up his energy level, going out of his way to cook the defense.
Knocks it down from distance. Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Right, the pass to Butler. And here's Martin. And stolen by Jones. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Martin. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Mavericks leading. Irving with a deep 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wright finds Butler. Here's Butler on the take. Martin takes it in. Hero outside. Just 5 on the clock. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Gafford. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Jacks up a 3. And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist from Butler. Wright's got 5 points now this quarter. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Jones. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo with it. The 3 is up. Martin misses. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Out to the right wing. Washington drives in. Shoots over Hero. And it's Washington missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Now here's Robinson. Guarded closely. Pass to Love. For the tie. Again, the Heat misses. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Josh Richardson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. To the inside, here's Jovic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Highsmith. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For 3, Hardaway hits the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Robinson, a screen on Green. Outside Robinson with the drive. Here's Highsmith. Sinks the tray.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now Robinson. Pass to Jovic. Outside Love. Robinson into the lane. Here's Richardson. Here's the floater. And he lays it in. And it's all knotted up.
Keeping one eye on the clock, one eye on the rim. Richardson cool under pressure.
Exum passes to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Richardson against Hardaway. Crafty move. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Josh Richardson with an athletic play at the rim. It's all about making sure you get a quality look, and that's one.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Love, that's good.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Green, the pass to Lively. Kleba outside. Pass to Lively. He takes it in. And a two-handed jam!
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Highsmith. Green covering. There's a screen. Love passes to Highsmith. Back to Love. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And the Heat with some changes. Adebayo's checked in for Love. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jovic. And Wright subbed in for Robinson. Now here's Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. Butler hits them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Butler passes to Wright. Back to Butler. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 21.
Saving a little something from when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
Outside Butler. It's Wright on the wing. There's the three. Again, the Heat misses.
Okay, when you're trying to make it come back, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Adebayo sets a screen. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Right there you see Martin's confidence at a pivotal juncture in this game.
Adebayo against Jones. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Shot is up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wright finds Butler. Martin a screen. Launches it. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So the big win by Dallas in a tight game. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
talent. In these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Jones. And it's Gafford in at the 5, down low. 5 on the clock. Doncic with it. Now Green defending.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Irving. Good on the bucket.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Irving. Here's Brooks. There's the dish to Smith. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Come on, that is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Green passes to Adams. Smith for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. On the wing, Doncic. Off target with his 3. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Listen, there is a touch and a confidence about Steven Adams. If he's in the paint, he will get it done.
Doncic with it. Now Smith defending. It's stolen by Smith. Adams with the screen on Gafford. Smith dishes to Brooks. Smith against Washington. And Adams kicks to Green. 5 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 5 points so far.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And Doncic, here we go. Outside Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Dallas, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Well, Doris, some question, as you know, the move that Dallas made last season acquiring Kyrie Irving. They gave up a lot for sure.
Boy, they sure did, Kevin, and it was a high-risk move that obviously fell flat. For this organization, it has been trying to get the right mix around Luka Doncic. That is the key for them to succeed.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Here's Irving. Brooks against Doncic. Washington passes to Irving. Washington with the screen on Thompson. Will it go? And then Washington with the dunk.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones. And Brooks. Here we go. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Doncic passes to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Outside, Jones. Back to Irving. There's the three. Here's Gafford. And there's the pass to Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Houston with it, leading by 5. Smith up top. It's Brooks on the wing. Going inside. And stolen by Irving. That shot off the mark. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Torrey Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Exum following the score by Houston. Here's Prosper. Here's Hardaway. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
For 3, VanVleet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
It's to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Eason with it. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. VanVleet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Exum finds Hardaway. Exum sets a screen for Hardaway. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Tim Hardaway. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks to the report. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with the ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Rockets lead by 7. Here's Hardaway, and it's Exum in the corner. And he makes good on the layup.
Listen, Dante Exum has outstanding handle. He is masterful at knifing through the defense.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The Rockets making the shot. The feed to Hardaway. It's stolen by Tate. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. For three. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Now, here's Exum. Covered by Van Vliet.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Mavericks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous.
Van Vliet way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Green. Back to Exum. Here's Lively. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Here's the screen. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hardaway.
Well, I like the battle right there by Hardaway Jr., showing he's committed to scoring on the defense. Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Green. And stolen by Şengün. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Eason. Şengün with the screen for Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. No coverage that time. Van Vliet's got 15.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
From outside the arc, and that one is off. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's welcome Red Panda.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the pivot, manning the middle. On defense, the Rockets. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Gafford. Fast break, Dallas, and a wide open look for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. 12 points for him.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
For three, Smith, and another three for Houston.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He gets it in there. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
The pass to Smith. Thompson, a screen on Washington. Fires the three. Smith, no good. Mavericks trail by 16. Jones sets the pick for Irving. Another three for Dallas.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Smith sets the pick for Green. It's up a three, and it's Smith that time on the assist from Green. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
Draining that answer. Smith Jr. decided he couldn't let that last three go quiet.
Jones, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Green dishes to Smith. Kicks it to Thompson. Back to Smith. Green deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Thompson outside. 4 on the clock. Smith on the wing. The three. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Now here is Hardaway. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Hardaway. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Şengün with a screen on Green. And that one's good. Whitmore.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Rockets leading by 9. Van Vliet passes to Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Mavericks trail by 10. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Away against Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 15. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarter.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Van Vliet out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Offensive rebound. Now Whitmore. Eason with it. Now Green defending. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Sinks the three-pointer. Whitmore's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets. There's Green with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Passes it to Van Vliet. Screen by Şengün. Van Vliet kicks to Tate. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Washington. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 13. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Irving for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Jones, the pass to Irving. Now, here's Washington. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Washington sets the pick for Jones. Irving, good.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Green dishes to Smith. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Smith. Green against Jones. And foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay.
The ruling on the floor stands.
The immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, Green from the arc. Rebounded by Gafford.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Washington with the screen on Green. Jones finds Irving. Launches a three. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 8-point game. From deep. And again, Kyrie Irving for 3. Irving's got 32 points in the game.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Now the pass to Smith. Eason with a screen for Smith. Back to Eason. Kicks it to Smith. Pass to Eason. Lets it go with the 3. Left side, Adams. Now Eason. Off target from 3-point range. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Doncic against Smith. For his screen on Green. Irving passes to Washington. Back to Irving. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
And the Mavericks call time here. What do you think, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
So Houston wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the... And welcome to two... And Richard, we've got sort... matchup tonight. Two teams that prefer to operate in the half court.
Look, it might not be fast-paced, but there's a lot to like about this contest. We're going to see a bunch of creative sets. These coaches love going to work on the clipboard.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Delon Wright. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4. And it's Butler with the jam.
When Butler is cleared for takeoff, just get off the runway.
Knocks it loose. Right with the ball. Green picks him up. Jovic passes to Butler. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jovic. Here's Wright. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
Hey, point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. For 3, Smith. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
And it's Houston's ball. 4-point game. Here's Whitmore driving inside.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Outside Butler. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Smith from deep. Here's Whitmore. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And here's Butler outside. That shot, no good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes off.
Pass to Smith. Takes a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. There's a screen. The drive by Butler. Hero for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Picked by Smith. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Pass to Adebayo from behind the arc, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
For three, Smith. 1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Adams. Smith outside. Outside, Green. That three's off the mark. The Heat with the lead. Wright drives it. Pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Hero screen on Green. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Here's Green. Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. With the floater. Yes, it's good.
What a tough take there by Smith. That takes serious body control.
Here's Butler. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Caleb Martin out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A. More methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 4 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the 4 lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. Yeah,
that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Here's Highsmith. Martin outside. 4-3. Knocks down the long J.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Oh, sweet move. That one drops for him. Eason's got his first points of the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
There's a screen. Pass to Martin. Here's Highsmith. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 5. Right side Tate. Inside. Here's Şengün. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Martin a screen. Richard, when you were playing, what was your favorite offensive set to run?
Ooh, back in the day, they used to call it drop three, where they would just bring the ball up to the side, let me catch it on the right block, and let me play one-on-one. That's what it used to be. Now, maybe it was the back cut. Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
For three, Robinson sinks the tray. And the Heat lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Tate. Eason, a screen on Robinson. Tate finds Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Martin a screen. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. For 3. Love grabs the miss. Miami has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Richardson. Here's Highsmith. Some solid defense from Van Vliet.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, what a touch on the shot from Van Vliet, just easing it into the hoop.
Martin outside, out to the right wing. Pass to Love. Outside Robinson, takes it inside, and a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Eason, good.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Highsmith. The Rockets pull it in. Pass to Şengün. Right side Eason. Fires for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep. Here's Richardson. No made baskets yet. Here's Robinson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Tari Eason has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Dylan Brooks, Steven Adams out there with Smith. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Green in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, B.A., because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous. Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Now here's Butler. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the move strikes.
Here's Whitmore outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Whitmore's got 7.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Pass to Adebayo. Jacks up a 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. And with a little over the slam from Green. What a finish.
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
Here's Jovic. Outside Butler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And Richard, this summer, the Rockets hitting fast forward on their rebuild, signing some key veterans.
Headlined by all-star point guard Fred VanVleet. He was a coveted free agent. Listen, with their upcoming draft pick not under their control, I think the front office figured may as well go after him now. Just taking off. Smith showing me why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Butler with the ball. Green picks him up. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Hero. 14 points for him.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Green, the pass to Smith. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Back to Green. That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Oh, he would know, Allie. Thank you.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
To the left wing. Here's Adebayo. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Adebayo's got 5.
Okay, that's a tough bucket. D on him as tight as possible, but you're not going to stop this guy from getting to the rim.
Pass to Whitmore. Back to Smith. Now here's Adams. Pounded by Adebayo. Adams with a screen on right. Green. Good D by Adebayo.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Butler's shot is good.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
And here's the fast break. Here's Wright. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Green, the pass to Smith. Drops in the 3. Smith's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Right outside. Adebayo, no good. Houston has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Adams up top. Here's Whitmore. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Tate. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Crosses over. Fires from deep. Şengün, no good. Richardson against VanVleet. Outside for Love. Here's Highsmith. And the Heat, another 3. Now VanVleet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Josh Richardson.
And the defense is all over VanVleet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
Both free throws good from VanVleet.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Miami calls timeout. For three, Robinson. And that's not going to go. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. It's the Heat. They're up by 2. And time for a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Josh Richardson out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Highsmith in at the 3.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
The Heat with the lead. And here's Richardson. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Richardson, the pass to Highsmith. The 3 ball. Counted from distance.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Love, a screen on Eason. Martin finds Robinson. And he drives in. And he makes it. And the Heat lead by 6. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Eason, a screen on Richardson. Van Vliet drives. Pass to Şengün. And here's Eason. 6 on the shot clock. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Adebayo's checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Martin. Tyler Hero's checked in for Robinson. And Wright subbed in for Richardson. Hero against Tate. Now here's Şengün. Pass to Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. To the wing, right side. Left side, Butler. And Butler is there for the flush.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's T-shirt time. Get on your feet and get wild.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Thompson. Brooks, he's checked in for Tate. And Green is subbed in for Van Vliet. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Back to Eason. Here's the 3. And another miss by Houston.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Right outside. Back to Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Here's Highsmith, back to Hero. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. 1:11 left in the game. Outside Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Screen by Eason. Green with the ball. Butler covering. Fast break Miami. And here's Wright from the arc. On target from range. And the Heat lead by 9.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Whitmore. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Green. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Easton, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Hero against Green. Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. Hero screen on Brooks. Now Hero. Clock at 6. Outside for Butler. Shot from the wing. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks with it. Over right. Misses there. So the Heat win it. Boy, a nice win on the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The tempo too often, a slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Wright in at the 1. Washington with the screen on Wright. Now, here's Washington. Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
But that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Wright with it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Doncic kicks to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
And so here is Dallas. The Heat knocking down the tray. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A wide open look here for Wright. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The pass to Adebayo. And that one's on target from the wing.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Doncic against Wright. Doncic passes to Gafford. Back to Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Butler on the wing. Back to Adebayo. Over Irving. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And a wide open look for Irving. Knocks down the three ball.
And that is just money from Kyrie. He's so dangerous from outside the three-pointer.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Butler goes in. Passes it to Adebayo. All alone. And he hits the jump shot. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Now here is Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Hero. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Washington finds Irving. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Shoots the three. Here's Gafford. Right side, Irving. Pass to Washington. Gafford sets the pick for Washington. Misses the three. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Hero. Outside for Martin. Here's Adebayo. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Really, over the last couple of years, Bam getting more comfortable in that mid-range. We're seeing the results of his hard work pay off.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic against Hero. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. 3-pointer, Butler. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
And he nails the 3rd.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Irving surveying the floor. Irving sets a screen for Doncic. He finds himself wide open and drills it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
What? And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Exum. He's out there with Hardaway. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. Hardaway against Richardson. To the wing right side. Back to Hardaway. It's hauled in by Richardson. Miami trailing. Pass to Jovic. Here's Highsmith. Guarded by Hardaway. Highsmith's shot is good. Highsmith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Exum kicks to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Robinson misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And what about Duncan Robinson, Brent, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
Well, that's a nice path to be on. Don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
To the paint, it's stolen by Green. Outside Hardaway, he kicks to Green. Pass to Prosper. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. Exum passes to Green. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 7. Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the pass to Highsmith. They need this. A 3-pointer is right on target. Highsmith's got 6 points in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Got a piece of it. And it's the Heat on the break. And here they go. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Robinson for 3. And here's the fast break. Here's Exum. Drains the three-pointer. Exum's got 6 points.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Robinson passes to Highsmith. Kicks to Love. They set the pick. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Now that's how you get some payback. Love ready to get revenge after seeing them drain one on his squad.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Heat substitution. Number 11, Jamie Cutler.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Hardaway from outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Six on the shot clock. Here's Lively. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Here's Highsmith, guarded by Green. Richardson kicks to Love. Here's Highsmith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dante Exum.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he's good on the second. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Prosper. Right side Hardaway. Three-pointer. And the basket by Prosper. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is right in at the 1. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And he makes all 3. The Heat trail by 7. Adebayo with the screen on Jones. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3-ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
Irving a screen on right. Doncic finds Irving. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic with a screen for Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Kept alive.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Right with it. Guarded now by Irving. 3-pointer, Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Irving's shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Butler from outside, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doncic dishes to Irving. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Butler from outside. The shot comes out. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Irving from long range. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Adebayo with this screen on Jones. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
Mavericks leading by 5.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. He gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Robinson goes in, and yes, it's good. Robinson's got his first points of the game.
Nice long strides for Duncan Robinson to get to that shot.
Outside Hardaway. There's a screen. Pass to Prosper. Back to Hardaway. The 3. Nixon. Here's Lively. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's Love missing. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. And the wide-open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Green's got 5 points so far.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
From downtown, another 3 for Dallas.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Robinson goes in. Passes it to Highsmith. 18 feet out. Off the left rim and out. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-7 run. From deep, Green. Good on the triple. Green's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The Heat have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Hardaway is out there with Exum, and it's Green, and it's Lively in at the 5. Exum finds Green. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Doncic, defended by Butler. Outside, Hero. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
And that's what Hero can provide, points from distance. I don't know if you want him coming from that far away, but that's 3.
Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. 3-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Irving passes to Washington. He kicks it to Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Oh, Doncic, long range!
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Second personal foul.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Hero with the screen on Jones. Here's Butler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Butler's got 13 points in the second half. Doncic kicks to Irving. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Doncic outside.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession. Was able to cut him off.
There's the drive. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D that time from Jones. Gafford kicks to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Miami grabs the miss. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Butler.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
Irving dishes to Jones. Launches it. It's good from long range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. The kick out to Wright. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Wright's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Doncic passes to Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. 3-pointer, Butler, and again, Miami with the triple.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
The shot's good from Irving.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyrie Irving.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Irving. Butler up top. Pass to Adebayo. Doncic with it. Now defended by Adebayo. The shot's good from Irving.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. For the screen on right. Irving from long range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Probably. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. We've got Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Whitmore in at the 3, the small forward. And the Rockets with possession here. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. And the 17-footer goes down.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Brooks against Doncic. Washington outside. Jones with a screen on Smith. Washington passes to Jones. Back to Washington. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A physical player when he gets close to the rim. Washington wasn't going to be denied of the bucket there.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's Green. And stolen by Jones. Washington right side. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Washington's got 5 points.
Boy, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Washington, a screen on Thompson. Irving. And a nice finish on the layup.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Green against Jones. Green, the pass to Adams. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now here's Irving. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got his second basket.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Green, the pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Smith showing you that he can make tough shots when well defended. Really nicely done.
And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Now here's Irving. He's got 5. Here's Jones, who poked away. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. And it's Brooks missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Irving. Back to Washington. 3-pointer. Rockets with a rebound. Brooks outside. Right wing. Here's Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Washington a screen. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Over to the left wing. From outside the arc. Goes back up. On the wing, Irving. Washington up top. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
And Doncic with the jam.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
And it's Green off the drive. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Mavericks ahead, up 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Exum in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Here's Tate, and finished off by Tate.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Here's Eason, and the 3-pointer goes.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And the shot's good. Exum's got 4 points this quarter.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Şengün, the screen. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Pass to Prosper. Outside for Green. Here's Lively, defended by Şengün. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Drives to the hoop. And the basket by Prosper. Prosper's got his first 2 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing. Pass to Exum. Here's Prosper. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game when you look at the totality of what shot making is. There's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
Tate against Hardaway. Here's Exum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Exum's got 6. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Another 3 from Houston.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Exum passes to Green. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Hardaway. That one's good for 2. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Here's Whitmore. Here's Easton. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Exum passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Şengün. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So the Houston 5 right now. Jabari Smith out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Thompson, then it's Green, and it's Brooks in at the 2 guard.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred Van Vliet. And they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
Steps back. Smith passes to Thompson. Now Adams. Pass to Brooks. Adams with a screen on Doncic. Brooks. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
Doncic passes to Irving. Going inside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 7 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Pass to Irving. Back to Washington. Driving to the basket, and that one good. Washington's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, a fluid, agile penetrator. For a guy his size, he's nimble-footed, and Washington does a good job around the rim.
A nice shot by Smith.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. The lead is 2. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Beating the defense in transition, Smith showing how a little extra effort goes a long way.
Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
I mean, yeah, he and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path for both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
Green, one right at the rim. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Washington. 5 to shoot. Brooks outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Smith recognizing that the time was expiring. Got that shot up and down quickly.
Irving against Thompson. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Adams. Here's Thompson. And he lays it up and in. Thompson's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Jones with a screen on Brooks. Irving with it. Checked by Brooks. Yep, count it. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pass to Smith. On the wing, Brooks. Now here's Thompson. He's guarded by Irving. Thompson passes to Adams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Şengün checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Smith. Tate's checked in for Brooks. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Green. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the pick. Pass to Exum. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Hardaway's got 8.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
P.J. Washington. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Green out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Lively in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Exum passes to Lively. Hardaway with it. They set the pick. Here's Lively. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Mavericks lead by 4. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Eason. It's stolen. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, Powell is an excellent athlete, easily leaking out in transition and making himself a big target to throw the ball to.
Screen by Eason. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Dallas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Powell passes to Exum. There's a screen. Outside Hardaway. Puts up a three. Hits a three-pointer.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Out to Powell. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Takes the three. Eason finds Van Vliet. The three. Back to Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the triple. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Outside, Green. Hardaway, the pass to Green. Back to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Green from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Back comes Houston in transition. And finished off by Tate.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Here's Exum, guarded by Van Vliet. Powell passes to Hardaway. Here's Lively. Powell sets a screen. And there's the drive. Lively with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
Outside Eason. From downtown, tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Doncic. Outside for Irving. Jones with a screen on Thompson. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
No better guy to take the big shot. Luka completely unfazed.
Thompson goes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Jones from outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And now a 9-point Dallas lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6 to end the run. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And that one misses.
And Smith has a really smooth and relaxed shooting form. But just like a lot of young players, I think the key is going to be him becoming more efficient.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Thompson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Steven Adams.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Goes up off the inbound.
Oh, man.
Oh,
punch that was.
Bad intentions. And he throws it down with one hand. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly rally. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kent.